Good morning. I woke up with a migraine. So there's that. Everything's kind of a blur. I took Gunner outside and yeah, my mind is just, I don't know. I don't have all my energy yet, but I did want to show you guys some cute stuff before I start the rest of my day. And I figured we can go over the journaling prompt for today. It's December 2nd. Happy second day of Vlogmas. So I like journaling. I like stationary things. I like pens. I like highlighters. I like pencils. I like crayons. I like to color. All those kind of things are super exciting to me. And before I started working at home, the location that I used to work in next door was a stationery store. It was owned by this super nice woman. I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now, but she was super kind. And that is how I came across these notebooks. So they're by May Designs. I have two of them here. And I was going to use this as my journal for the journaling challenge that I'm doing, but they didn't, well, technically it did come in time, but I was kind of panicking, so this is what we have so far. Wait, I mean, it's here, so I use the other one is what I'm trying to say. See, mind all over the place. So it came yesterday, and they're super cute. So what I like the most about this particular company is you can get a whole bunch of different sizes. This one is super tiny. You can see compared to my hand, it's not like a super big notebook. It's tiny, but what you can also do is you can pick the inside of your journal. So if you wanted just a blank journal with lines, you can get that. If you wanted the grid dots, you can do that. If you wanted there are a bunch of different options. You can get planners. You can do the gratitude thing, which you can have a list of 5 things. And then like the way that I viewed it in terms for the gratitude challenge, you can write out your stuff for the prompt right here. So I thought that was pretty cool. And like I said, there are a bunch of different options that can go inside of your journal, but there are also different options for what can go on the outside. And I believe the way that she picks the designs is they're all by small artists. So that was pretty cool. If I remember, I will link her website down below. And then the other one that I got, they're the same size. This one says well on my way. This one is a priority planner, daily task organizer. So on the one side, it says mind dump, looking forward to, stressed about, nagging tasks that will take 2 seconds, top priorities for the day. And you can even write the task length, and then there's a don't forget section. And then over here, it just has the times labeled out, and then you can, write your notes, what you have to do, so on and so forth. So I thought this was super cute. I'm very big on writing notes and keeping track of what I have to do and all of that kind of stuff. It is how my mind works the best when I allot time for specific things. So I wanted to show that to you. And I think that's all I got. No, I said that I was gonna go over the prompt for today. So I'm gonna be transparent and honest. Where's my journal? Oh, here it is. I really need to do something about my bookshelf because it's a mess. But that is the place in my room where everything goes to die. Not to die, but like that is my dumping ground for all book-ish, book club-ish things. It goes there, but obviously I need to organize it. So that's gonna be on my list today. Here's my journal. Let's go over the prompt and then I will see you guys a little bit later. So it is day 2. Today's prompt is, what skills or talents do you have that you are grateful for? So we all have things that make us unique. And a lot of the time, I feel like we don't take advantage of those things, or we ignore them. I know that I do, just because we may not excel at them the way that we feel we should. So example, I'm good at a lot of different things. I can paint, I can cook very well. What else? I'm a pretty decent writer. Those are things that I consider talents that I just ignore because I'm not doing anything with painting that makes me money. I'm not doing anything with writing that necessarily makes me money. Like, we block ourselves. We block our blessings by not acknowledging the gifts that we have and kind of adding to them. So think about, what do you do very well? And I mean, maybe you might have to pull a friend in for this, or a family member, and say, what do you think my skills are? Because sometimes it's hard for us to self-evaluate and say nice things to ourselves. So that is today's prompt. I am going to be honest, I forgot to write down my answer in my journal yesterday, so I will be writing 2 prompts. I will be doing both prompts, but that's because I said the answer on here, so my mind kind of checked it off my list. But so I'm going to be writing 2 things in here today, and I will record while I'm doing it so that you guys can see that I did it. Okay, alrighty, I will talk to you guys later, I promise. I need some tea, and I need to get my mind in a good place. Okay, see you in like 5 seconds for y'all. I'm back. It's been a few hours. I've worked, I've had some meals, which I didn't record. A lot more working, conference calls, more work. Just a regular day at home. I've kind of decided that I don't want to make these daily vlogs super long if I don't have to. So yeah, here's that. But something I did want to talk about was more books, because that's my life. Like, whatever. I have some stuff from Amazon coming in the mail. I thought it was going to be here today, but maybe it'll be here tomorrow. So that's what I'll show you tomorrow. I started Little Eyes. I don't really know what it's about yet. But I started it like 10 pages in, and it's holding my interest, my attention. I will read. I'll probably put a dent in it tonight, because I didn't get to do that today. So there's that. But I also wanted to talk about my reading for the rest of the year. So something that I want to start doing on my channel is kind of doing a TBR for the month and then do a wrap up for the month. Do I always stick to my TBRs? No, but they give me an idea of what direction I kind of want to go into for the month. So I know I'm always talking about how I want to do things for my YouTube channel and then I don't do them, but I'm hoping that Vlogmas kind of cements it into my mind that this is not as hard as I make it seem in my head. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go through this with you guys. The reason that I'm reading Little Eyes is because I want to get through my Goodreads goal for the year, and that'll make my 25 books for the year. And then all of these are extra and just things that are high up on my list of things that I want to read. So the first one is called Remembrance. This is by Rita Woods. I believe this is, oh, it's almost tossed the book. I believe this is considered a horror, I believe. Why doesn't it say? I don't know, but I believe this is supposed to be creepy, and it goes through the lives of a different women from different time periods. I'm gonna be honest, I bought this because there was a black woman on the cover. Cool. But I really, really want to read it. Next, The City of Brass, by S.A. Chakraborty. Whatever. This is the first book in the Davaban trilogy. I've been interested in adult fantasy since I've been reading YA fantasy, aka Children of Blood and Bone. And I think that this is going to be really good. I've heard good things about it. So I want to read it, and maybe I'll read the trilogy. I don't know. We'll see. Next, this I'm probably going to listen to because I had a lot of questions at the end of Children of Blood and Bone, and it was really good. But I didn't hear so great things about Children of Virtue and Vengeance. I'm hoping that it is good. But we'll see. But I think I'm going to listen to this. I think. Next, 50 Words for the Rain. I started this months ago. I'm saying months like it was a really long time ago. But it was like a month ago, if I'm not being dramatic. And it's good, but it was sad. And I was like, okay, girl. But I do want to finish it because I want to see where it goes. So that's on my list. Another fantasy. Adult fantasy, The Poppy War. I don't read many things by Asian authors. So that's another reason why I picked this up, because she's mixed, if I remember correctly, but also Asian of some sort, I believe. So again, wanting to read Asian fantasy, wanting to read adult fantasy, also wanting to broaden my horizon and the types of things that I read and not just sticking to certain types of authors. So that kind of tackles all of that in one. I've heard good things about this trilogy. I believe all 3 books are out now. Same with the City of Brass. Is that what the name of that book is? I think so. The Davaban trilogy, I believe all 3 of the books are out as well for that. So this is on my list. And last but not least, something that I got from Book of the Month. It's called Since We Fall. I've heard good things about this author. I believe this is a thriller mystery type situation. So I've kind of been into those recently as well. So I plan to read those before the end of the year. So yeah, I had a pretty decent day. I saw something on the internet about a book club that is run by a white woman, and the next book that they're reading is The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison, which is an amazing book, and Toni Morrison is a phenomenal writer. And this white woman put her book club sticker on the front of Toni Morrison's book. Now, I don't know how I feel about it, because as someone who runs a book club, like, I'm not putting nothing on the front of Toni Morrison's book, to be honest. My mama would fight me if I did something like that. Because my book, Toni Morrison does not need my book club to get her work out there. Does that make sense? If anything, my book club need Toni Morrison, just like that white lady book club need Toni Morrison. But there was a little uproar about it, and I think my feelings are as follows. She needs her hands popped, because if you are trying to broaden your horizon, or if you really know the value and the importance of Toni Morrison, you probably wouldn't put your sticker on the front of her book. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about it. I'm not that really upset about it. And by the way, when someone needs their hands popped, what I mean by that is it is something that it was how I was reprimanded as a kid. Like if you touch something that you ain't had no business touching, you got your hands popped. Like, give me your hands, I'm pop your hands till you know. That type of thing, that's what it means. So I say that often. And sometimes I say it jokingly, like somebody did something. I'm like, oh, you need your hands popped because you ain't had no business. But in this case, I'm very serious. She need her hands popped. Why would you do that on Toni Morrison's book like that? Well, I don't know. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Also, I have 215 YouTube subscribers. It's lit. Welcome, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm excited about that. But yeah, that's all I have for today. If no one's told you today, I love you, and I will see you tomorrow for the 3rd day of Vlogmas. Can y'all see my little chin here? Bye, y'all.